All right, good good morning. It's 5:30 in the morning here in Cebu City. Uh, I tried to get this on in time. I just heard reveille, so I presume it was a recording and not someone on a rooftop with a bugle, but you never know. So here is the first floor of my building. Um, I'm not going to be here much longer. I'm just missing Thailand, so I'm going to do a little walk around. And this is Sugbo Market down here, which is an open air. Well, not open air. It's kind of covered. Basically food stalls. Not bad. For the most part, Filipino food doesn't have a great deal going for it, in my opinion. One of the reasons why I'm going back to Thailand. Thai food is much better and much cheaper, and rents are much cheaper. And visas are more expensive. Visa is going to cost me about $1,500 a year. It's about $500 a year here, but I will more than make that up in rent and food. So if I don't have anything to say here, I'm just going to keep quiet and show you the pool here, which is not a rooftop pool, obviously, but rather first floor. That's why we can see so well. I'm up here at 5:30 because around 6 is when the other people start coming around. I'm gonna walk 3 or 4 times around the top of the bottom of the building here. And this is building B, or building 2 of Avita Tower. I live in building 1. This is Ayala Mall Central Block, not to be confused with Ayala Central. So it's a nice place to live, it being the Philippines. Again, I don't mean to disparage it, but there's just certain things about living here that I don't care about. Food being one, the people being another one. They're very nice, but I find that niceness and that politeness to be somewhat feigned and forced, and for it to be an alleged English-speaking country, that's really only true for the college-educated people. It's very, very difficult to go into the supermarket and to ask for something because people just don't understand what you're saying, and they have to go ask somebody else. And the simplest things that you would think people would understand, they don't. And that's honestly kind of frustrating here. I didn't feel that frustration in Mexico or Indonesia or Thailand. And so this is the exercise area for what it is. It's outside. It's very humid. I mean, it's Southeast Asia, so I'm used to that. I'm not really used to it, but better than the snow. And I'm going to come around and do the loop and then turn this off, come back to that area and do some stretching. One of my concerns with the move was quite stressful, particularly early on when I didn't have access to my bank card. That was a shit show that I hope will not be repeated. I will get some Philippine pesos from the ATM and have them transferred to Thai baht, so I don't have to deal with that when I arrive back in Thailand. I'm going to a place called Jom Tien Beach, I think. Here's the other side of that pool, which is just down the road from Pattaya in the south, just south east of Bangkok. I love Chiang Mai. I love it a lot, but it's too remote for me. Morning. Somewhat of an example there. I don't really find Filipinos to be as friendly as some people make them out to be. There are times when I feel a slight resentment that I never have felt in the other countries where I lived. So we are coming back around now to where I just came out of, and I'm probably going to end the video here. When I came by here yesterday, there was a bunch of fairly large snails climbing the walls. And I could go back, I could show you even in the inside there, the doors are open and there's slugs inside. It's no big deal. So that's it. Even Lazada here is kind of much slower than in Thailand. Thailand is very, very efficient. And I miss that. I miss the efficiency. I went to a store the other day, major department store, and asked for pillows. It was Mr. DIY, not a department store, Mr. DIY. And I knew they had pillows because I had seen them in there, and I didn't remember where they were. And I asked the fellow at the door, where are the pillows? He says, no stock, sir. I was like, what do you mean no stock? I saw them the other day. So he goes out in the back room and apparently went to talk to someone with a brain, and came back out and showed me where the pillows were. And it was just like, well, it just seems so unnecessary. And it will be. I'm going to get out of here as soon as I can. Oh, there's a bird. All right, so I'm going to turn this around. Hey, it's morning, and clearing my throat. And I'm gonna head off now and try to get my ass in gear and get the hell out of here and back to Thailand. So, stay frosty.